MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Texas Rangers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Zach Greinke is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Career line against Greinke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Andrew Benintendi will be next. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Betts is on the move. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Devers at second. Swihart on at first with nobody out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting 7, second baseman, Rob Snyder.
He's set. Here it comes. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Chapman's got it. There's 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Powell, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. Missed with a slider.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready now, Christian Arroyo. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
3 runs already home here. pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Arlington. Boston leads it 3-0. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Coming to the plate now, John Flowers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, John Flowers.
First offering on its way. Oh, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, third baseman, Sean.
Stepping up now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Price has pitched his way to over 2,600 innings of work at the big league level and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Runners off for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Odie Ellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers leave one. Still down 3-0. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Popped him up. Grumman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for the Rangers, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So coming to the plate, Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Lewis Drummond.
Stepping up to the plate, Lewis Drummond. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Foul is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franchy Cordero. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And there he goes towards second. And now we'll see as they've got the runner from first hung up. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Ricky Thurston, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. 0-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
In now, John Flowers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Shot toward right center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, This is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Refsnyder has it, and that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. His third home run of this series, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Price pauses. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. And that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We played 2 full. The Rangers lead it 6-3. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Victor Rivera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swihart gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just missed with a breaking ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder number 3.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, Christian Arroyo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Arroyo Has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Three and 2 the count to Arroyo.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 6 and the Red Sox 3. Striding in, Matt Chapman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A bouncer to the left side. Arroyo brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Lewis Grauman. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franchi Cordero.
So striding forward now, Franchi Cordero. He singled his last time up. Price gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 3-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Ricky Thurston. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Powell's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready once again, John Flowers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Refsnyder trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they open it up to 8-3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Alex Noseworthy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and grounds it to short. Arroyo's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rangers lead this one 8-3. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Popped high in the air. Bellinger has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, captain.
Ready for another shot now, Blake Swihart. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ball 1.
1-1.
So 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in, Victor Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Good work there by Zack Greinke. His club will hit when we return. Up next for the Rangers, Matt Chapman. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Into the box now, Lewis Grumman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Howell's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter, Ramsey Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Striding into the box, Ricky Thurston. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Cordero stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 9-3 ball game.